Hello guys, and welcome back to this Red Dead Minecraft build series, which I left for a lengthy period of time, and I thought once again it was the right time to get back into another series. So we're back in Red Dead Minecraft, and I want to show you around what I have done off camera. So really jog your memory for those of you who haven't seen my Red Dead Minecraft series. Go and see the first 4 videos and then catch up to this video, and you'll get an idea of what I've been planning on doing for this map and this series, and you'll know what we are doing in this episode. So yes, I've been trying to remember exactly what I've been doing and what I have done. I think the newest addition to this map is this, I believe what it's meant to represent is this water tower that I built. I've done a little bit of alteration and changed a few things around that I didn't feel that looked right. I think with what I've got here, this is about as good as it's going to get. And I'm reasonably happy with it. I may change a few little things here and there, but overall that is the general look of this water tower, and it's like a dominant feature when you come into the town. It's something that you're going to see that is going to be striking when you walk into the town. And directly behind it, as you can see, I have built a stables, and what I've used to recreate the door, if we stand back a bit there, is basically use these trapdoors. I think these are the oak ones, the oak panels, because they have like a nice pattern on, which looks fairly something similar to what you see on a big door. So I've used them and padded them around some blocks, and they've created a bit of a makeshift door, which I kind of like. I did have a look at a few images just to get a little bit of inspiration, because I wasn't too sure to begin with how I was going to be able to create stables. I had an idea in my head and I tried, I think I did about 2 designs, and I wasn't very happy with either one of them, with how they turned out. And I think in the end I settled on this design here, which I think is probably the best that I've actually come up with. I suppose what we could do also, where is it? Spruce, is it oak? Get a piece of spruce as well. So I think this is oak that we used. We'll just get rid of that, just to break up the pattern here in the middle. There we go. That looks better. So yeah, and then I've done a little bit of detailing around the stables as well, like placing some random chests around, and then using these hay bales as like a storage stock supply to feed all the animals that are going to be stored in the stables. Well, predominantly it's going to be horses. And I suppose what you could do around here as well, if we go, no, I've not got any there. If we go to chests, we could place a couple of chests around here, and probably one there, and I don't know, maybe another one here perhaps. And this is coming like kind of a little storage area where you can put random items inside, you know, whatever takes your fancy. So yeah, that looks, adds a little bit of realism to the build, I suppose. And I've placed some hay blocks along the floor as well, and I've filled this room in here with hay blocks, hay bales. And I suppose what I could do also while I'm thinking about it is, if we're going to creative, I could get where is it? If we can find the cauldron, wherever it is. This is probably where I can't find it. It'll be around here somewhere. There we go. If we get one of the cauldrons and can actually use it as a drinking trough. So if we go into our inventory and get the water bucket, that is somewhere where the horses can go and have a drink. and somewhere where you can dunk your head in the trough as well. And perhaps we could place one outside actually while we're thinking about it. Now, where would be the best place to put this? Yeah, I suppose we could put one in the corner here. That's fine. Another drinking trough outside for the horses to go and have a drink from. I suppose we could place some random hay bales around as well. Probably want to place another one there. And yeah, that looks okay, doesn't it? I suppose I could have an attempt at making my own water trough if I'm feeling brave enough, but for the time being we'll settle for these cauldrons just to add a little bit of life to the place. Speaking of which, we might as well spawn a few horses into the area. So we'll go into the stables here, and I think we'll place one horse inside. So there we have one inside the stables. And maybe we could place two more outside here and here. There we have it. And I suppose we could spawn a donkey as well. Just add something different, and maybe a mule in the other part of the stable. So there you go. We've added a little bit of a life to the place. And as you can see, it's starting to take shape, this place. Oh, also, before I forget, over here I built it's kind of like a horse ring really, somewhere where you can train horses, go riding around. Perhaps, mind you, we're not setting up any jumps up here. It's a shame we haven't got any balls in here. I know we've got some cows, but it's a shame we haven't got any balls in here, so you could perhaps try out your hand at a bit of rodeo perhaps, but it is what it is, and I suppose, I'm sure at some point they may decide to add mules to the game, but for the time being I suppose we could say this would be an area where you could ride horses and break them in so that you can use them for riding, and I think that's okay. That's adequate enough. Here is a very poor representation of a well. I've kind of left this at this stage here because I wasn't entirely happy with what I was doing, so maybe that's something I can do and get done for the next video. So I think it's a relatively short video, this one, but I just wanted to sort of get back into the feel of what we were doing, because I've left this series for quite a while now, and I kind of want to get back into some of the old series that I have started that I haven't finished, and I want to continue with them, and this is one of them maps that I really want to do some more work to and start creating a pioneer town somewhere stuck in the old western frontier, and hopefully you guys will find it very interesting. So I've done a few altercations on the bathhouse here because I felt it looked a little bit too similar to the sheriff house, so I've used some of the sanded was it chipped birch wood, I believe. Is it the birch? Yeah, the stripped spruce log actually. And just randomly placed them around the map on this building, just to break up the pattern a little bit and make it look, I think it looks a little interesting. Different, but definitely interesting. You may have a different opinion, but I think it looks great. So, future projects. In the next video, I've got something special planned actually, which I'm thinking about building somewhere up here. Let's have a look. Yeah. Here's an elevated area of land, so I think I'm just going to expand on this area a little bit, raise it up by about 2 levels, and I'm going to be building something on this area here. And if you want to find out what exactly I've got in mind, stay tuned and keep an eye out for the next video that comes out. And I suppose the best way for that to happen is to subscribe to the channel and add to your notifications, or failing that, just keep regularly checking any updates on my channel, VitalBuzzSolution. I think that's about it really for this video. I didn't tell you it was going to be a particularly long one, but at least we're back in the swing of things now, and in the next video we will have something very interesting that I would like to show you, and I'll be able to explain where the inspiration has come from. So if you have enjoyed this very small video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, or failing that, just leave a like. Whatever floats your boat, I don't mind. We're easy going on this channel. So stay tuned guys, and I hope to see you in the next part of what is my Red Dead Minecraft. Take care guys, and keep buzzing.